Hello, my fine feathered friends. This is Songbird, and I've been doing some playing around here with some of the new features of Arkitect Structures Remastered, which is one of my very favorite building mods for ASA. I've got another video coming out soon that will be going through my favorite features of this mod, but right now I just wanted to show you a way that I figured out to make a majestic, gigantic castle arch. One of my favorite things about Arkitect Structures Remastered is the fact that it's got these different angles of sloped walls and roofs, of course. So I'll get two of these steep angles, and then I'm going to pop a quarter ceiling up here. And this whole bridge up here, this is made with quarter walls and regular ceilings. I'll highlight it here. So anyway, that's why I have these particular snap points that I do, and why these walls will still have support even when I remove the quarter ceiling. So just letting you know what's going on here. And I'm gonna get a regular sloped wall here and go through the different snap points. Come on now. There we go. Hit E to flip. And another one. E to flip. I wish that I could get rid of the wood trim on these. I wish it was a different option. It may be added to the mod later on, but for right now that's not an option. But I can cover it up with pillars, which I will be doing in a little bit. And then I'm going to grab the shallow sloped wall like so. There we go. Made a nice arch. I'm going to pick up this ceiling here because this ceiling will actually show when it's done, and I'm going to replace it with one that is flipped upside down so that I don't have the wood frame part. Another feature that I love about ASR is that we've got half pillars now. And 3 different widths of half pillars as well, but I'll stick with this size for now. Putting all of those there gives me the snap points that I need for the pillars that are going to cover up the wood frame here. And one of the things I love about ASR is that I can cycle through, and there are different variants for the pillars. Just hit T to cycle through the different sizes and textures, and hit R to cycle through the different angles. I love these block pillars. And these would not be snapping so nicely without another pillar up above. They really seem to prefer to snap 2 pillars. So I learned that that works the best. Okay, now let's go on to the next angle and then hit E again, cycle through the different variants. Wait, is that the thick block? I wanted the medium block. So here, hit E, nice. Come on now. Okay, now I need to extend that one down, I think, to give myself another snap point there. Let's do that temporarily, and then I should be able to remove it if I want to. Yep, just needed another snap point. Okay, and then to the steep angle, and we'll cycle that to medium thickness block. There we go. And same on the other side. And if you want to see it again, you are in luck. We'll do the same over here. Let's change the time of day so the lighting will be a bit better here. Perfect. All right, now first we'll start with our steep ones like before. Pop up our quarter ceilings to give a handy snap point for the regular sloped walls here. There we go. Sometimes it takes a minute to get to the one you want, and there. Let's save the game. I actually already did all of this once when I was messing around with it and testing out whether or not this design would work. I basically finished it, and then the game crashed and rolled back. So I get to do it again, so I figured I might as well make a tutorial for it. And then again with our pillars. Let's do some block pillars here in all of the different angles, and it remembers that it was on medium block. Last time was at shallow angle. Nice. So I'll give you another snap point there and there. All right, there we go. And I'm going to take these guys down to the ground as well. I'm going to do thick blocks all the way down, just so that it'll look like the arch has support visually. Save the game again. And here I'm going to use the sloped roof pieces to fill in this part of the arch. So let me grab the steep sloped roof and flip that. So some of my footage got messed up showing how I did the sloped roof part, and I didn't realize until I was done building the arch. Rather than take it apart and rebuild it, I opted to make a second arch over on a different part of the castle build just to show you how to do this part. You're welcome. Okay, so the other one over there, I didn't get a very good shot of exactly how you do this arch part on the inside with the sloped roofs. So I'm going to show you again over here. I made another arch over this gate here. I took the side off here, the sloped walls, so that you could see how the roofs go. I'll flip that so the stone side is down. We've got our shallow roof, and then we've got the regular roof and the steep one. You see they are all snapping to the ceilings up above and the quarter walls there. So they all have to start at the same height up there and just kind of be stacked like so. Let's see how that looks with a behemoth gate on it. And just FYI, you can't snap those to a gate normally, but I've got supporting walls all the way up, you see? And then I've got ceilings across and quarter walls, like I did for the other archway. So I kind of turned the behemoth gate into an archway. So let's put some flipped ceilings up here. It doesn't actually look bad that way without the walls on it even. Here's what it looks like on the other side. And now a word about today's sponsor. Do you want to set up your own server for ASA and invite your friends to come play with you, but maybe you're a little overwhelmed about how to figure out all the technical stuff? Well, you are in luck because this channel is partnered with Nitrado, and I have made several videos about how to set up your Nitrado server, walking you through the process and making it as simple as possible. I even have settings documents on my Discord that you can just copy and paste, and that can get you started, and then you can tweak things from there. And if you use my link that's in the description, it helps to support the channel. It doesn't cost you any extra. In fact, if you use my code Songbird10 at checkout, then you will get 10% off your first month. So thank you so much to Nitrado for partnering with us, and let's get back to the tutorial. Just because we can, let's add some nice big braziers to either side of the gate. Yep, and the gate is automatic too. Although you can disable that and put it on manual if you want. There we go. There is our imposing entrance gate. And then back to the original arch project. I think I might want to add some more decorative bits here, but I'll need to add more snap points. So let's hide some quarter walls in here and then pop a quarter ceiling so that I can get a quarter wall in the spot I need it. Why are you being stubborn? Right there. All right. Sometimes you just have to give it the snap point that you want. Okay, then I can pick that one up and there. All right, now we should be able to get things more where we want them. Ooh, actually that's not a bad idea. And then you have another snap. That should make you happy. And you have another snap. And you have another snap. Like that. That's what we're trying to do. And then there we go. Ooh, I like. Makes it look like a decorative detail, even though it just started out as a way of covering up the wood bits at the edge of the sloped walls. I like making those kinds of things look like a decorative detail so that it looks intentional. And make sure we've got all the bits and bobs filled in, and a lovely rain right now, of course. I've got Circa's RP Decor on here, which is a really awesome deco mod. So let's put a hanging brazier there. There you go. Probably also going to put some additional ones a little lower down. I'll show you my usual method for doing that, but first let's add on the decorative details to the other side here. like so, and we'll grab our little guys and put those in there like so. All right, and now I'll show you a little trick I figured out for how to hang these Circa's RP Decor braziers from triangle ceilings, which is my preference. They make better sconces, I think. I like the look of them on triangle ceilings better than square ceilings in some situations. So let's grab these guys. Oh yeah, these are actually behemoth walls. So I'm gonna have to go up from the ground with regular walls snapped to those pillars to give myself the snap points that I need. There we go. All right, and then flip the triangle like so. And then to add on to that, let's grab our triangle roof and snap those. All right, I've got a little spot to hang them from, but unless there's been an update that's changed it, yep, they won't hang from triangle ceilings. So what I figured out to do is, while working on the other castle, is to snap a regular ceiling over the triangle, and then you can snap one of these ceiling braziers to that. Do I want this size or do I want the bigger one? I think I want the bigger one, actually. The ceiling roaster, as it's called. There we go. I should be able to pick up this ceiling now. Yep, and it stays there because now it's supported by the triangle ceiling. You can't snap it to the triangle ceiling, but the triangle ceiling will support it once you get it in place. I don't know why, it's just the way it is. All right, and what would this look like if I do the shallow sloped triangle roof instead? Let's see. Compare them. Yeah, it's a little bit more unobtrusive maybe. Let's do that. These aren't structural, so I can just pick them up and replace them with this little guy. All right. Then we'll do the same thing again over here with popping on a ceiling and the brazier. And then picking up the ceiling. There we go. There we got an arch. Nice big castle arch made with Arkitect Structures Remastered. I'm hoping to do a tutorial pretty soon for using these behemoth wall pieces. Look at that. These are one single piece of wall. Of course, I've added decorative details, but from the ground all the way up, foundation, support, and wall all in one. These massive chunky wall bits, and you can get a castle up in no time flat if you're in a hurry to get some defenses going. And it looks a whole lot better than just spamming behemoth gates all over the place. Anyway, this tower needs a brazier in the middle for some light. Have I mentioned how much I love these Circa's RP Deco braziers? They are just a must-have for any castle build. All right, let's stand over here. Here is our lovely arch that we made. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, then consider subscribing. I also have a Discord, which is an awesome place to hang out with other gamers and ask questions and help each other. So I would love to see you over there. If you watch this all the way to the end, please leave a castle emoji in the comments. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.